Alright, good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay, so we're talking about Fast and Furious, the original one. This is an easy one to remember because it's the one that started the whole thing, got everybody interested way back in 2001. Where were you at 2001 when this came out? What were you doing? I know what I was doing. I was still driving trucks, big trucks. So this one was based in Los Angeles. There was a bunch of car thieves trying to steal cars, so the FBI and Brian O'Connor is an FBI agent. And this one he was trying, or LAPD, whatever it is. He was an LAPD officer, yes. And then they gave him a car that he had to build up. He was working for a part slinger. Right into the Toretto's Market Cafe, talked to his Mia sister, and talking to her every day and asking questions and having lunch there, just to see what's going on. And then they befriends the sister, and they become close, and they go to they get this car blown up after the first race. They get a blown up car, Mitsubishi RX or something, and fixed all up, and then Brian driving that one around trying to win races, at race wars and whatever else. And they're trying to figure out who's stealing the DVDs and VCRs off of these trucks and selling them back to the market or someplace else. They're making $3-4 million a truckload and not having to pay for it, which is kind of funny. Yeah, that works. That my noisemaker still works. That's they figure out it's the Chinese group gig there that turned out to be a bust. Then at Race Wars, one of the guys in the group he throws down his pink slip and ends up running, and that turns into a street fight towards the end when Brian's trying to arrest Toretto after he's the one. And they did a off the side of the truck rescue because they were trying to take another truck, and truck drivers weren't laying down, so ended up a shotgun fight on the side of a truck going down the road, which is kind of interesting. It made it worth watching. So they did that, and it turned out to be, than it was advertised for at the time. They only spent a budget of $38 million on this thing, so they had done something right. The story was right. But yeah, Brian started working at in Toretto's garage, Dom's garage, professional garage, and then in his private garage, he had Dad's car. That was Dad's car, and then at the end of the movie, they bring Dad's car out, and then they end up wrecking it on a train, or on a truck, not a train, because they were racing down at the tracks, and they got past the tracks with flying colors. Both cars were racing. This is the first time they put an import against an American Detroit car. It was a Chevy, but still, they did it. Can't blame them for picking the wrong side, but I'd like to see them done it with a Ford. But that's just me. But this turned out to be a real good movie. I liked it. I mean, this is the one that I have in my collection, and it does do pretty good. It was a 19 Chevy SS. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was a 1970 SS. 19 Chevy SS. They did a pretty good job, and then when they finally did track down Dom at the end, Brian gave him the keys to his little import, Mitsubishi Eclipse RS, and they took off with that, and then that ends the movie hanger. And it did a pretty good job, so the special effects in this thing were pretty good. They did a pretty good job with the whole story and all that budget that they used. But, that's probably a high budget in 2001. I really wasn't paying attention at the time when it came out so I could buy it on DVD. Because that was the only way I was buying movies at the time. It's just on DVD, or getting movies was just on DVD. Or videotape, cassette tape. I don't know. Remember if I was still doing cassette tape or videos at the time, but I had a bunch. So that turned out good. So this was distributed by Universal Pictures. It was produced by a production company, was Universal Pictures. And there were some others in there, but not many. The release date was June 18th, 2001. Manhattan Theater. It was released in LA first. Then it was released June 22nd, 2001 to the whole United States. Then it was 106 minutes runtime. It's United States and Germany. It's English, of course. The budget, like I said, was $38 million. They made it at the box office $207.3 million. Now, after this, they kind of distorted the story because they didn't put them out in order. They just kind of put them out wherever they were, whenever they could get to making them. So it turned out to be a pretty good little series after this. And, as we got it, we're still watching this series. I bet they put out another one pretty soon. We're working on another one as we speak right now. So anyway, take care, be safe, and we'll see you all on the next video. Bye now.